channel?
Oh, Swagger, and then no space, BOWLS. Bowls. Swagger Bowls.
Okay. I am here, I do believe. Nope, that is
not it.
that is 100% not it. Hold on. Give me 1 sec.
The hell did I just eat? Canned
Okay.
corned beef? Okay. We here?
Yeah, I am here.
Yep, you're here. Okay. So, point your guns.
Okay.
Back up till you slide.
Okay.
Hold your I can hear myself. Can you turn it down so I can...
Yes. Yeah, I can do that.
All you're gonna need is to
Alright.
look at the screen.
Okay.
Point your guns. Back it up till you
Alright.
slide, and then you hold everything to the right, and while holding X. Your joysticks, everything. Damn it! It was just working for me. I'll show you. I'll tell you when I'll show you. Yeah. Okay. Now look at the screen, the YouTube screen.
Okay.
You see how my guns are going back and forth?
Yeah.
That's what you're looking for. So you're holding the right joystick completely to the right, like at 3 o'clock, and you're holding X down. Oh, there it is. Sometimes you'll fuck up and you'll get kicked out of it, but that's just it's just because you're not holding everything tightly enough. So you gotta hold everything.
Okay, so point the guns, slide, and then... There it goes.
Alright, now.
It kicked me out. It kicked me out immediately.
Because you were in front of a rock.
Okay. Stop sliding! Okay.
Please don't go in front of a rock.
I'm gonna try that.
Well, I'm saying me.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, I just went right by. I just went right by a rock. We're good. So look on the screen or on the. Yeah, on the screen, I guess.
I'm looking at the sky right now. I don't know if it's working. My shit's vibrating. It's going. We're going. I'm not sure if I should let go.
Oh yeah, no. Keep going. Keep going until you see the other side of the map.
Okay,
There'll be an island. There'll be an island, and then you gotta go to the point. I'll show you.
I'm in the water. I'm in the water. I'm in the water.
Good. You won't drown. You won't drown. You won't drown.
Okay.
Holy shit! I made it here just in time. Yeah, you're doing it. You're doing it.
Hell yeah.
That's so cool. Okay, when you get over here, are you swimming over here now?
Yeah, I'm in the water. I'm about to be at the surface. I'm looking at the map.
Alright, let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
Alright.
Alright, now call your horse. Yeah.
That was interesting.
Welcome to Mexico. You can't go any further without your horse, though, so make sure you get that puppy over here. Come on, you weenuck. There's so much, like, to explore over here. It's actually quite beautiful over here.
Oh my god, that was loud. I can see you inching away over here, brother. I'm gonna
Alright,
get
grab
out of
your
first
horse.
person because that's just wild. Come here, horse.
Well, you gotta go grab by the water. Or it's
Come
gonna
here.
run away. No, you gotta run to it. There you go, there you
Oh
go.
my god, I'm sliding, I'm sliding, I'm sliding.
You're alright, you're alright. Just stay on the water side so you don't slide in the water with your horse.
Stop! 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 It
There you
is
go.
not letting me. Okay, there
Okay.
we go. Woo, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Alright,
Holy
now,
shit.
carefully, it's safely come over here. Because this is where we need to go. This is the hardest step, possibly. This is where you can't go fast. So just hold X and ride the ridge line here, okay? Try not to go over by the bushes as much, because if you do, you're gonna get slid off and you're gonna go in there.
Okay, I'm just hugging this wall as
Yeah.
slowly and
I'll wait
efficiently
for
as
you over
possible.
here. Here, I'll move up a little bit so you have enough to come around the corner. Alright, and then we come up here. And now we're on solid ground. Welcome to Mexico.
Hell yeah.
Alright, let's go see the first site. So, you're not gonna see, like, roads on the map here, but if you look at the ground very closely, you can see where the roads would have been.
Yeah.
So just try to follow that track as best as you can. Don't worry, this place, it is gonna take us somewhere very beautiful.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, yeah, like, I don't know, I think they should have made something for Marvel, not Marvel, I mean DC, they should have made more native characters. There are native superheroes in there, but they're not,
It's not like Marvel. It's not like Marvel. Marvel has a good bit of them, but like,
they never show them. They never, it's annoying.
it is annoying, and I 100% agree. I've been wanting a Forge movie, or like them to just bring in Forge. I'm tired of fucking Iron Man, because Forge is cooler, and Forge is better than Iron Man, because dude can literally think of something and then boom, build it.
Guess
Like,
who's
that
the
is
not,
his mutant
guess
ability.
who's the new Doctor Doom?
Oh, I know, Robert Downey Jr. I think fucking that is the dumbest shit ever.
It's because of Loki, the Loki show.
Like,
Yep, because the time strands are no longer like separated. They're not spanned out anymore. Loki has control of them, right? And
Right.
since Loki is in control of like he's now the time god and whatnot, king of time, you know, his throne finally.
Right.
He
Right.
rewrit a lot of the timeline, so he hates Stark so much. He hates him because he views Stark as like a human, but when they were in battle, he overthrew him so much, right? So
Yeah.
he made Stark the villain.
Yeah.
Which is stupid.
That's, I feel like this is just my opinion. I feel like it's a whole lot of they fucked up and now they have to fix it. Because I don't get me wrong, it is a good movie if you don't know the source material, right? But Endgame and Infinity War
Knew their shit.
was dumb for the sheer fact that they made Thanos get on the horse. They made Thanos a fucking martyr. Okay, Thanos is not a martyr.
He's a
Thanos
titan.
is just sheer chaos for the fuckery of chaos. Okay, he thrives on that shit. He thrives on that shit. Right? And the bad thing is that they had a great, and I mean a great setup, right? For Thanos.
And this hill's actually better view over here.
And they had a great setup for what Thanos' story should have been. And they even said it in the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie where you first see Thanos, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they said, the guy that is his underling says, you now need to court death, right? And like most comic fans are like, oh my god, we're gonna see her. We're gonna see death. We're gonna see death. It's gonna connect to the Deadpool movies. That love triangle that they got is gonna happen.
Nope, they didn't.
But they didn't. They didn't.
It's because Deadpool is. And see, I also like that they incorporated that in the Deadpool movie, the time variant wasteland. You know, like that was cool.
Are you talking about him having the continuity stone?
No, I'm talking about the new Wolverine and Deadpool movie.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say like.
I like that they connected. I like that they connected the. I don't know what it's called wherever they were with Ivan or whatever.
Oh, the Void.
The Void. Thank you. Yes, and the Void. That was a really good connecting piece. I liked that a lot.
I do too. Also, this is just me paraphrasing or me like kind of looking forward. If they do it right, they could actually make this work, and they can make it work very well. Actually, so the way that I think what's going to happen is the way that they're going to kind of explain the Void and how they may introduce new mutants into the X-Men without having to like make a whole other X-Men movie is the Multitude of Madness, or the Multiverse of Madness.
That was a stupid movie. That was a stupid movie.
It is a stupid movie, right? But it is kind of an interesting puzzle piece if you look at it this way. Okay, so in the comics, right, Wanda kills all mutants. She looks into the universe and says no more mutants. After the death of Pietro, right, she says no more mutants because Magneto kills her brother, right? Which is his son and not his son, and then his son again and not his son again, because fucking people with retcons can't write their own stories. But whatever. I digress.
So is Quicksilver in the X-Men series, is that Pedro, or is that just another kid with speed?
His name is Pietro, right? But they call him Peter, right? Which is, Pietro is Russian for Peter. So like, he just is Peter. The one in WandaVision.
Okay.
The one in WandaVision, right, is Quicksilver from another universe. Okay. The one in the Avengers movies died, right? This is where the timelines start getting fucking fucked up and interweaved, right? Because they're going and they're like shaking the fucking timelines a little bit, especially Loki being able to manipulate timelines, right? Giving back the Scarlet Witch her brother, right? Because they took the Quicksilver from the Days of Future Past universe, where they go in the past and they meet Pietro, right? And Pietro helps get Magneto out of prison, and they kind of hint at like, my mom used to date a guy that had magnetism powers like you.
Oh,
that's
this way.
Your daddy, babe. That's your daddy. Like, that is your 100%. That's the father right there. That is him.
And his reaction to it was like, huh.
Who's your mom?
Yeah, like.
Who's your mom?
And we never learned who his mom is, you know, which sucked.
Yeah. Which originally Pietro and Wanda are twins. They are two twins, right? Oh my God! Don't you fall! Don't you do it!
Don't go this way. Okay. We might have to go down one more. Yeah, right there where you're at.
Okay.
I don't even know if we can get down. No, we can't. We gotta go back the other way. God damn it. Alright, go on.
Anyway, but they're twins, right? So they're two twins, they're twins, and like originally they were Magneto's children that got lost, right? Because their mother was running from somebody that was trying to kill Magneto, right? And he thought his 2 kids died in a fire, right? Because the
Oh,
barn that they
yeah.
were hiding in was caught on fire.
But she escaped.
So she and Pietro escaped, and they were raised by the Maximoff family. That's why their last name's Maximoff, not Lancashire, like Magneto's, right? So he ends up going on and having another child, which they're trying to retcon not being his child, right? Which is hilarious. Right?
You
Which
might
makes
die.
No sense. Because Polaris is the female Magneto. She is quite literally her daddy's baby. Like, oh, you were down there. How did you get down there?
I died. So now I'm back in Armadillo, but I'll be over there in a second. Just
Oh,
retrace.
that's why I can see your horse. Okay. I was wondering
Yeah,
where
just
the ball plant was
retrace.
coming
Just retrace your steps back to the castle that I showed you.
from. Okay.
And then the way that we came up, you're gonna have to go back down that way. I'm heading back there right now to do the glitch.
Okay.
See,
But,
what I thought was dumb is that they tried to incorporate Quicksilver as Peter, and like at first, like I hated that because then Age of Ultron came out, and it's like what it feels to me is that the X-Men and the like Avengers movies are 2 separate fucking universes, but they're trying to bring them together, and it's like
they're doing it shitty.
they're doing exactly. They're not doing it good. They're not doing it justice. They're doing it shit.
So this is where they will probably bring in, and this is where it will reset. Okay. So where it will reset is the last Deadpool and Wolverine movie actually reset it. Okay? So what's going to happen with the Multitude of Madness? The way that they're going to have to do this if they do integrate the 2 universes together is that they're going to have to use the Multitude of Madness to do so. They're going to have to go and make it where Wanda says into the universe, no more mutants. And then when she said no more mutants, all the mutants, but 99% of mutants died. All of them. Throughout the universe. That means the fucking, the internals, all of the mutants that were on Earth that left, died. All the ones that were on Earth died, all of them throughout the universe, because Wanda was pissed. Magneto killed her brother, and she's just like, you know what? Fuck you. You don't get to breathe no more. Neither
Yeah,
does your
but
friend.
hold on. Pause for a second. Wanda isn't pissed about her brother. Wanda's pissed about
She's
Vision.
pissed about her kids.
Wanda's pissed about Vision. That's
Right.
what all this was, is that Wanda was going to create kids with Vision, and they killed
Right.
off Vision because he had an Infinity Stone. But Vision is
And she ended
technology,
up-
and he could be brought
Right.
back. It's so stupid.
Which, she didn't have to use Vision at all, actually, to do any of that. Because Wanda birthed her 2 children, which
Out
are
of
Speedy
nothingness.
and Wiccan, out of her own consciousness. That's how fucking insane Wanda Maximoff is.
I liked,
Like-
I liked the part where, like, she scared her kids, and, like, the other mom was like, fuck you, and just kicked her out of the house.
That's a no for me, dog. But
Well,
she,
no, not the evil one, the good one, like the other universe Wanda. You know, she defended her kids,
Right,
and she
well,
told them,
this-
you know, that they're okay and everything. But still.
Right. So what I think they're gonna do is they're gonna use that like manipulative Maximoff that one to birth out the death of all mutants. And this is connected. So how they're going to do this is the death of all mutants. That's how they're going to explain Logan. Because if you remember in Logan, right, there is no mutants besides Xavier, Logan, and then he finds out about X-23, and then cloning his DNA to make her, right? Which is what happens in this universe, right? That she kills all mutants, and then the new mutants start coming out. So more mutants then start being birthed again, right? So therefore, it's going to explain that universe, and then that universe is going to tie in. And so basically, there's going to be a cataclysm of all these different universes in the same way that the Void has happened, right? It's just going to be a cataclysm of all these universes hit each other. And when all of these different universes start to hit each other, and this is where the Doomsday is going to happen, right? Then it's going to be, after the Doomsday, the Secret War is going to happen. So it's going to be the X-Men, what we know of the X-Men, what we know of the Fantastic Four, and what we know of the Avengers is going to fight against the great evil in this sense. And what I think is going to happen is they're going to fight Galactus.
No, he's dead. He's done. He died in Fantastic Four.
Which is a shitty one. They fucked Galactus up. They could have done Galactus so much better, right? And they're already talking about the entities, like the entities already, because the entities, right? There's already one in Marvel comic or in Marvel movies. You guys don't know who she is, though. Is that a lot of people don't know who she is? Thor's daughter in Love and Thunder is Love, the entity of Love itself.
Well, yeah, because they went to Eternia.
Right, and they grabbed Love, right? That's where Love and Thunder actually does come from, because Love does travel with Thor to make that Love and Thunder comic book. But Love is not a little girl. Love is a grown-ass woman.
Yup, in a little girl's body.
Yes, and also they're using Agatha all along, right, to introduce somebody, right, that is pulling strings, and I'm glad that they are introducing him correctly as somebody that is pulling strings, because he does pull strings, and he makes deals, and he does shit for no fucking reason, just to be a menace, because he is one. And I don't know if you've seen Agatha all along yet, but...
No, I lost my membership, Disney Prime, or Disney Plus, so...
I did too, but, I watched, 2 videos, right? 2 videos. It took me 2 videos to understand the entire plot sequence of this fucking show, right? This is where baby girl Death comes in. And she's
Where
there.
are you? Are you all the way up there, or are you down here? Oh, no, you're down here.
Right
Perfect.
Here. I'm right beside you.
Okay.
I was just kind of wandering around, trying to get back down there.
I'm gonna head up towards Canada now, if you're coming.
Canada.
Canada. Yeah.
Fucking hell yeah.
Anyways, I didn't see Agatha. I didn't really like Agatha in the WandaVision series, so I didn't pay close enough attention to it, but, I guess, all these movies and shit, you have to watch to understand, what's about to happen. I hate... Go on.
It's really just... You have to understand who Agatha is to understand where they're going with it. Okay, so Agatha is, one of the oldest witches there ever was, right? And she does train Wanda Maximoff in witchcraft, right? So who they're going to introduce is somebody that Wanda and Agatha know all too well, and we've seen him before in a movie.
Doctor Strange?
No.
Who?
We've seen him in Ghost Rider.
Blackheart.
Nope.
Mephisto.
Daddy Man. Yep.
Mephisto!
Yep.
Oh
and
my...
he's pulling strings, and he's doing what he's doing next. So the next
Mephisto's
string
gonna be a doomsday! Mephisto's gonna be a doomsday! Oh my god, that makes so much sense now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
As soon as, yeah.
You didn't even need to tell me any further. I know all about Mephisto, so,
Yeah.
like, I'm sitting here in disbelief. Like, are we gonna get, like, the Mephisto, or is it gonna be the old man gray hair?
So he's really like secretive in Agatha. I haven't seen all of it, but like the way that they have him is he's in like a black hat, right, and he's hiding his face. But there's very and Death pulls out 2 cards, right, and tarot cards, right. She pulls out the card of Death, right, when she's talking about herself, and then she pulls out the Devil card. Right, which is
Mephisto.
Mephisto, right? And so
Oh my
we might
gosh.
see, like, we might see that connection, and the next connection is right, and this is actually going to make sense, right? Because nobody knows who Peter Parker is anymore.
No.
Right?
And
So
he had to
nobody knows
come
who-
up with his own suit too. Yeah, okay. No,
They
I
don't
see.
know
Yeah.
So Deadpool's not going to know who Peter Parker is. And he's going to make a deal with Mephisto, and he's going to kill Peter Parker, and then go back into hell to get Peter Parker back.
Damn.
This is, yeah, it's about to get kind of interesting if they do it right. If they do it right, and they do it right, and Deadpool does do what Deadpool does, which is manipulate the timeline all very well, right? It's gonna get fucking interesting on how this is gonna play out, but they have to pay attention in detail to these storylines to make this shit make sense.
If they just come out with the Doomsday without explanation, I'm gonna be pissed. Cause like they better. Doctor Doom is my favorite Marvel character. Not villain, not hero. He is my favorite Marvel character. Because he went back in time, or he went into the future and saw that he ruled everything for a better world, right? And he was much kinder and much nicer in his older age because he became a god.
Right.
Doctor Doom has the ability
To become
to-
a god.
and lose it so quickly. Like, have the powers of the gods and lose them so quickly. But in the comics, if you remember, the Golden Emperor literally ripped out the Titan's skull and head. Just on point. So my theory is that we're also going to be seeing Thanos come back
Yep.
because, oh god,
Did
my
you die?
theory, no, I didn't die. My horse just went over a cliff. It's hard to navigate through this fucking desert. Be careful, or you're going to do the same thing I did.
Oh, shit.
You almost just did.
Yeah, I almost just did. You right as hell. Okay, I'm gonna go back down and go.
No,
around.
you're good. You're good. Just follow the things carefully, like slowly. Follow the top points. Just be extremely careful. But my theory is that Thanos is gonna come back. I know what you want. Hang on. Thanos is gonna come back, and he's gonna have to help the Avengers.
Yep.
Because Doctor Doom is too powerful. And then after that, he's going to gain a power from Doctor Doom, and then we're going to have to fight Thanos again, and then Galactus is going to come in, kill Thanos, and then introduce Galactus.
Yep. That's gonna be the Secret War. That's what the Secret War is about to be about.
Oh my gosh, it's so mind-boggling.
Right, it's see, like, they could have done this if they would have done the Secret War right. Not Secret War, but Infinity War right. If they would have done the Endgame right, they would have been able to get up here. No! Okay, that's not gonna work.
There's an opening... No, there's not. Never mind. Yeah, I was gonna say right there, but then there's that big-ass drop right there.
Let me see if I can get up here on this plateau. Yep.
Okay, hang on, let me find a plateau you can get up on.
Let me see. This one's nice.
You might have to go all the way... Nope, I found one right here.
Oh, I got it!
Literally as I get down. Alright, so Thanos, big purple chin bitch, he is gonna have to help him, which I do not agree with at all.
Yeah, I don't either.
But what I think is gonna happen is that since it's, I don't know if it's Tony Stark being Iron Man or Doctor Doom, like it's actually Tony, or if it's actually Victor. We don't know yet, which I'm completely sad about. But if this is the variant that I'm thinking of Doctor Doom, we stand no chance. No chance. The Doctor Doom and Tony Stark variant is the strongest, the second strongest variant of Doctor Doom. The first one is obviously the Golden Emperor.
Right.
So, my theory is that they're going to bring both of them together. Because I think it's going to be a two-parter like they always do.
Yeah.
Like, he's going to gain some of Fathom power, and then, boom, we're all dead.
Right.
Do I agree with this? No, I do not.
One thing I want to see in the fucking movies, just one thing, right? So I want to see it where, one, Magneto is as powerful as Magneto is. There's not a single fucking movie that shows him as powerful as what he is. Like, to
Apocalypse.
the point where, like, brother is so fucking broken, right? From Genosha, sitting on a chair, turned on every nuclear fucking silo on the planet, pointed at the countries in which it was over, said, come into my airspace one more goddamn time, and I will set this shit off. Fuck around. Okay?
Fuck around, find out.
Right? He's so powerful.
Okay.
He
We're
took
almost there.
asteroid M from the bottom of the ocean and lifted it into Earth's gravitational
Be careful. That there's a drop off right there.
But
Over
like,
here.
No, Magneto, they need to do the Omega level mutants better. But somebody that I think they might introduce into the movies, and it was at the end of the Eternal movie, right? That they started mentioning the Black Knight. If they introduce him without proper representation and proper storyline, I will fucking boycott Marvel. I don't give a fuck. Don't care. No cares. Oh. Work. What we doing? Trading horses?
Giving your horse some crack.
Okay, that's fine. We're doing crack shit. Alright. But anyway,
There you go.
Oh, fuck, my horse is like, oh, whoa.
Crack. Amazing. I don't know.
If they introduce Exodus without explanation, I am going to be pissed. Because the Black Knight is somebody that used to pair with Exodus a lot, right? During the Crusades. And then Exodus got bing bop boomed by fucking Apocalypse and made into the world's worst fucking telepath ever. Like, he shut down Xavier's brain.
They really need to not make Sentry a person in this universe. I do not like Sentry.
They're gonna fuck Sentry up.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Fuck him up.
They're gonna do him so dirty. Not even in a good way.
If I hear one more fucking time, that Sentry is Marvel's Superman, I'm going
to shit a fucking brick and then throw it at their face. Sentry is not Marvel's Superman. Sentry is a
Hyperion. It's Hyperion. Hyperion is literally has the same job as Clark Kent. Is literally the same person as Clark Kent. And if it's not fucking Hyperion, it's goddamn Gladiator.
It's just stupid the amount of shit that they're gonna go through. Like Thunderbolts, I'm excited for. Somewhat. I don't like that they're bringing U.S. Agent back. I never liked that character. I don't like the actor. Because it's Zook from fucking 22 Jump Street. Like, I can't look at him without saying boom, you know?
Right.
I'm happy that somewhat the old Bucky is coming back. Like that trailer, man. Whoo! Bucky in his prime is coming back, you know, like that's awesome. But they're gonna fuck up Sentry. It just feels rushed.
Yeah.
Like, okay, let's get past this so that we can get to this big point, you know? Like, let's fuck up this to get this to this really good point. It's like, no, take your time. Actually, like, learn from the comics, and you're gonna learn from yourself. You're fucking up so much on these films. It's
They're fumbling. They're fumbling great storylines. Great storylines they're fumbling. It's just like X-Men 97. I've never seen...
Don't even get me started. Don't even fucking get me started.
I like X-Men 97. I do.
I hated
but
it.
I'm also somebody that watched the original TV series when I was a kid. So like it was full circle for me. But
I watched, like you, I watched the whole 97 and everything myself, and I loved it. I loved all of it. Till Cyclops, I made him a convertible. Like, that was awesome. That was X-Men back then. Now, what's his face? The guy with the red eyes and the diamond on his chest, I forgot.
Oh, you're talking about, Sinister?
Sinister, yeah. Mr. Sinister. Making a clone of Jean?
That's actually story, though.
I know it's actually story, but like... And then, like, all this, like, you know, like, all of this just going down, like, what the fuck? Like, this wasn't there before, why are we just spawning it in now?
So
and then they find the real Jean.
It's a little bit tricky and it's a little bit sticky, right? So the end of the old series, right, is the Age of Apocalypse. They started like going into the Age of Apocalypse, right? Now they're going back into the Age of Apocalypse, right? But they're going to do it correctly this time with the Age of Apocalypse because they're going to probably, and I'm not saying they're going to completely, they're probably going to, they're probably going to introduce Legion at some point.
Oh, Legion's so cool.
You're gonna need Legion. They already reintroduced the Shi'ar Empire, so that fortifies what age Magneto is. Because Magneto was re-aged in like the 80s, right, to be an infant, right, and then he grew to his prime, and he stopped aging. Right? He just stopped aging. So he's like 45 forever.
Lucky bastard.
He's just 45 forever. He's a guilt forever, okay?
I'm trying to find a certain thing for you so I can show you what story mode that they left in here for story mode.
But so the way that they have it, right? Bastion came back, so that storyline, right, where Bishop takes Cable to the future, right, because of a virus in which Mr. Sinister gives him because he was infected by his mother. That was a clone of Jean Grey after the Phoenix Saga, which is all in the comics, right? That is right out the comic, right? And then the Trials of Magneto was right out of it.
Oh, here it is.
And that fucking parallel, chef's kiss. That parallel where he is sitting in front of the world's court and he is literally just handcuffed, right? Talking on that fucking businessman. That parallel, I was so fucking happy for it. I've never cried like I did during the Gambit and fucking Magneto scene. Oh my god.
Do you see that?
Where are we going?
You see that box up in the air?
Yes.
You know when you try to go to Blackwater or Armadillo as Arthur, and you get sniped? That's the sniper.
Really?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I was just roaming the place here one time by myself because I didn't know other people came here. You know, I actually ran into a lot of people over here, and they were having like a fight. Like, no, it was a huge fight. Like,
legit way, fucking
I,
man, fucking
like, I
fight.
couldn't find anybody. Like, the whole lobby except me was over here fighting, and it was native tribes. So, yeah, they were fight. It was the Apache and the Navajo. I think they were fighting over here, and I was like, "What the fuck?" So I just,
Hilarious.
they were fighting over by that castle area, and I just stood on a rock and just like
The fucking Alamo, for
yeah,
real.
I just watched as the carnage happened. They came over and asked me who I was, and I said I'm a separate tribe. I'm just viewing the battle. They're like, "Do you want to be a part of it?" And I was like, "No, I'm not going to fight for you. You know, I have no reason
No,
to.
man.
This is none of my. This isn't my land."
That's tribal business, and I am not of the tribal business, so you guys can chill.
Exactly. I was telling him, I'm like, look, I don't mind sitting here and viewing your little battle and whatnot, but as a Ute member, I'm not going to be in this battle because I don't own any of this land. I'm not fighting any land, you know? The area that my tribe, my Ute tribe that I have on here, I have a separate whole other posse that I run. It's the Utenese, as we're called, the Utenese, because we don't want just Ute. So the areas that we have control of are tall trees in the Great Plains, and like a little bit of McFarland's Ranch, and that's all that we have because we're such a small community.
Right.
And it's made up with people who are actually Ute. Like, it's not some
Oh, yeah.
like No Name. Can I just get on that topic real quick? I hate No Name. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, just
What,
personally,
Rob?
yeah, I hate fucking Rob. I hate his tribe. I hate them all. Fucking
Why?
pretenders,
Oh, really?
pretenders.
That's
It's
crazy.
stupid.
The only thing that I ever understood with Rob is that he said something about natives don't wear gold. I'm like, so the Aztecs don't exist?
Like, that's what I'm saying. And the
Like
Aztecs,
the Aztecs don't exist?
Aztecs
Like,
were
they-
badass of all of us natives. I mean, they had methods more dangerous than any of us. Dude, they had a call. If soldiers were down in a pit, they had a call, and all of them would use it, and they would just sit there. They would use that scream to kick them out. Aztecs were
Right.
fucking awesome.
Right, real shit. I love it. So, like, I don't know if you watch Castlevania or not, right? But Olrox, right, is probably the coolest fucking concept for a character I've ever seen. I'm not necessarily too thrilled that they made him gay, right? Because,
Right.
like, if you're gonna have indigenous representation, can we just
Do it right.
do it right?
I've not to sound mean or anything. I've never met somebody who swings that way that's indigenous.
Right.
Like, I never knew somebody who likes Weenuk
No,
like
I've
that,
met
you know?
plenty of indigenous men and they all like the ladies. But anyway,
Yes, we do.
but like, no, like I like if you're gonna make him get, oh no, but I find it funny that an indigenous man fucked the Catholic out of somebody though. That was funny. That was some fucking score up shit. That. Yeah, fuck the Catholic out of him. It's fine.
Fuck the Catholic. That's what my auntie did back here.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Fuck the Catholic out of him.
She
Make
took
them-
me to my first powwow. Like, fully grown. I've been to powwows before, but I was a baby. So she took me, it's just me, her, and her family, but not like parents or anything. We had an apartment, but we lost it. But she took me to my first powwow. She introduced me to the elders. She told me about the protective spirit that I have. She told me. And there's actually a reason why I wear this. This wolf. It's because I have a protective spirit by the name of Yellow Eyes, and he comes to me as a wolf with yellow eyes, and the wolf of the fur of the wolf is black. so I wear that in honor of him. Actually, how I met him was pretty surreal and kind of crazy. I was fucking around with my lady's native friends, and we found a burial site. And they were like, you know, messing around and goofing off and everything, and like I saw this wolf with yellow eyes, like staring at us and watching us, and I was like, guys, we gotta get out of here. Like, we gotta go. He's like, oh, nonsense, we're fine, chill. And I'm like, no, we got to go.
Yeah, they on that white people activity, and you're like, that's about that passage. It's like, we need to leave.
Well, I'm native, and I sense things. I sense things more than, you know, my white friends. And
Right.
I'll admit it, I have white skin, but that does not mean I'm not native, you know?
Right.
I choose...
I hate that shit too.
Like, I was never judged at that powwow. They accepted me fully for who I was.
Absolutely.
And that powwow
As it
really,
should be.
really made me cry, you know? Like, watching everybody dance in the costumes and their outfits was like, I felt at home. You know? And that's how I knew that this auntie back here for me was for me. Because she brought me home. And that's why she's amazing. But she told me when we were watching Ghost Adventures one time together, we were watching, and they were at Skinwalker Ranch.
Oh, yeah. I
Wait, what
remember
time
that
is it?
episode.
What time is it?
7:35.
Okay, we're good. Never mind. As long as it's not 6 o'clock, we're okay. Oh, shit! Oh, stay away. It's past 6 o'clock.
Why?
Because the legend is, if you say Skinwalker at 6 o'clock, you're gonna get one. Come to your house.
Oh.
literally, just start whistling.
Whistle.
I'm about to be a shaman and send him over to my neighbor.
Hold on, I'll go whistle, right? I'd be like, hey, I'll make some of you to go next time.
Listen here, you motherfucker! Go next door! But, I after the burial site, when I was, like, throughout the years, like, I just kept seeing the wolf. And there was one period where I was out, you know, surviving with my friend. We were out camping. Well, I went to go take a piss. Now, keep in mind, I was out camping with my best friend, his girl, my girl, and me, right? So it's just the four of us. So there's not a lot of stuff that is protective. I had a gun. I'll admit, I had a gun. It was his. He let me borrow it because we were out there and we didn't know what was out there.
Right.
So we were out there, and while I was taking a whiz, I was like probably like what, 10 yards from camp? Yeah, 10 yards from camp at least. And I was whizzing, and I shit you not, I heard like the deepest, most guttural snarl I've ever heard. Like, you know that wolf sound.
Yeah.
And I look up, and the wolf is right in front of me. And like it wasn't showing its teeth. It wasn't showing any. All it did was look at me.
Right.
And I said to him, I'm like, okay, I know you are a spirit. I know it. What
You
do
know that. You want to know why it didn't show its teeth or attack you?
I said, what do you want from me? What is it that why are you here? I mean no disrespect, but I would like to know. It didn't say anything. All the wolf did was like lick its top nose and run away.
Yeah.
Later
just basically telling you they're there.
Later that night, I had a dream. And it wasn't the wolf, it was like an old-time native, like back in the day. And the native was telling me that I am watching over you because you cannot watch over yourself.
Yeah.
Are we going the right way? I feel like we're fucking this up here. Oh my god, we are. We're...
I'm just following you.
Good. Okay, we're gonna have to follow that somehow without going off the map.
Fucking random piggies. Just fear.
If you go look on the map real quick, I'll show you. So when you go to Mexico, and if you go into like this area over here,
Yeah.
you see where the marker is, the waypoint? You can actually find cougars over in this area, like Van Horn, and they'll just stand right there. They'll
Word.
yeah, I found wolves, cougars, bears, and they'll just stand there, and you can like take pictures and everything. It's so beautiful.
There's like a fucking doe right here.
Doe? Oh, Baja.
Like right where my
Yep,
gun's pointed.
Baja, California pronghorn doe. Shoot it.
I should. Give me a
Do
give
it.
a bow out.
Wait, before you do it, I actually want to see it. I want to see something. Hey, little guy. You're so cute. Shoot it one right after I say this. You're so adorable. You did a wee yo knock.
Oh my god, if I could get a shot on it. It's not doing anything! There we go!
How could you? That doll did nothing to you.
Splattered! It just splattered on
What
it.
the fuck, Moon? Jesus! Alright, let's keep going.
Splattered. That's a craziness. That's a crazy word. Anyway. But, see, like, I've been trying, like, because my dad wasn't really, like, very, connected to his Scottish side, right? At all. Like, he told us that we had native in us, but,
What?
like, the color I am, and I did, like, a DNA testing. Now, mind you, it could have been an him, and it couldn't be a me, you know, because of just how genetics works, right? But, legitimately, like, I don't know, and I'm not gonna be like, oh, you know, type shit, but like, I know for a fact that I am almost 100% fucking Scottish, like that is.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Even though you killed half my people, I fully accept you, you know? Fucking Ute killer. That's fine.
Sorry.
Oh, wait.
It's okay, your Viking ancestors killed mine too, so.
That is true. You know, I have no say in that one. I'll shut the hell up on that one. We gotta go in the canyon. I'm sorry, I'm retarded.
Like, it was a fucking, like, slaughtered poor little guys had nothing in them. Like, the Celtic had nothing against, like.
Have you seen, the Viking show?
Yeah.
Like Vikings, you know?
Yeah.
So, how I'm related to Ragnar, I found out, is that, Bjorn, the firstborn of, he is how I'm connected to Ragnar. So, technically speaking, Ragnar and Bjorn are my ancestors on the Viking side.
Right.
Well, I've also found out, when my grandmother passed away, there were some family records that she had hidden from me and my mother.
Right.
I come to find out that I am... Are you listening? Not you, Moon, you're fine, I'm talking to my auntie. Are you listening? Are you listening? I found out recently that my ancestor is an elder on my native side. I told you this. So, if you go... Do you have Facebook?
Yeah.
If you look up... Let me see here if I still have it on here. The Southern Ute Indian Tribe. They had a background picture, but they changed it. I'll send it to you, if I can find it.
Okay.
But there's a picture of my grandfather's grandfather's grandfather in there. And he's in this picture for the Southern Ute tribe.
Hell yeah.
If I can find the damn photo, holy crap. I might have to scroll down. I should have saved that photo. Batman what?
I don't know. It was a fucking shit that just came up and said Batman. Batman.
Anywho.
yeah, that's what it was. If Batman had a continuancy plan for all the X-Men, and I'm like, I was like, first off, because the video states that Magneto has manipulation of metal. I'm like, that's where you're fucking wrong.
Batman actually could take down the entire X-Men. Even, hang on, hear me out. Hear me out. If Batman can take down the Predator, okay? The one that literally could take out the whole Justice League, the whole freaking thing with enough planned time. If Batman can take out the Predator, if Batman could take out Superman, if Batman could take out Brainiac, Darkseid, with just his contingency plans, Batman could take out the X-Men. And here's how.
I'm not saying that he couldn't. I'm saying that the video inherently was wrong because the way that they said that he would take out Magneto. First of all, he doesn't need metal at all to do anything. Okay, he has manipulation of magnetism, right? So quite literally, this man can supercharge electrons around anything, whether it's metal or not, right? So like he steps on the fucking ground with enough force.
In his prime, like full powers and everything, like can turn the whole world. The Magneto I'm thinking of, the Magneto I'm thinking of is the one that fucking can like lift a damn submarine out of the water.
Yeah.
You know, and that's
not even close. That's like base Magneto. Fucking, I'm talking about like Magneto.
Prime Magneto. No, he couldn't. Batman couldn't stand a chance against that. But like Magneto, who didn't know about his powers and all that.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm talking. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
100%. But like say like Jean Grey, like comic book Jean Grey. There's no way.
Okay, I love you. Jean, yeah.
Comic Jean Grey, probably not. Exodus, definitely not.
Like, all starting out, like, a little bit older, a little bit, you know, wiser with their powers, you know, not fully powered. Yeah, try to stay out of that canyon, because there's just a bunch of lumps, so you gotta have to stay on the side of the road.
If I can get out. Maybe.
If anything happens, you can just ride on the back of mine, I don't care.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
We're almost there. We're, like, almost there. I swear. The trees are just coming in hot.
I might have to walk it. I can walk it too, maybe.
Yeah. We're right next to tall trees, so we're in that area. All we gotta do is just go over the mountain. We're there.
If I stop sliding for 2 seconds. Maybe.
Shoot up in the air. I can't.
And walk in the canyon, right?
Why? Why would you do that?
Who, me?
Oh, you're walking. Okay. Are you gonna call your horse back? Is that your idea?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk and then try to call my horse back. Because I can shimmy my way through this canyon, maybe.
Shimmy ya, shimmy way, shimmy ya. Tra la la la.
Where's this cabin outside over here? Stop.
I'm just gonna frickin'. Where are you? Stop moving for a second. I'm gonna help you out here.
I'm trying to stop moving. I am glitched. Yeah, there we go. That works.
When you've had enough. When you've had enough.
That worked beautifully. That was beautiful. That was fantastic. Now see if my horse will come back to me. Will be the.
Is the icon still on the map?
Yes.
Where is he?
He's over here someplace. We're gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. We're gonna go get him somewhere.
Alright, just be careful.
I'm gonna be careful.
You might have to go up some mountains and stuff just to see him, which sucks. Try to stay out of, like, the deep divot points, because you could fall through the map, and your horse and you will die.
Oh, word!
Yeah. Rob showed me
Is he
this.
gonna come to me?
That's it's back to Rob actually. That's why I don't like Rob is because what he said. He's not even native, and he's like, natives don't wear gold, bruh. Aztec, come on. El
That's why I
Dorado.
told LJ, he's just like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm like, first of all, for you, this is what bothers me. For you to sit there and tell any other native that they don't wear something just because it's your preference, that makes you a dick, first of all. Because one, you don't know what every tribe's standard is. Two, you don't know what every tribe's regalia looks like. And if you do, why are you trying to tell somebody else what they can and cannot fucking wear or what they can and cannot have? The fuck? Are you God? No. Fuck out of here. Get out of here.
Where is your horse? Where is he on the map?
No longer he. Oh, no, he's all the way on the other side.
On the other side of what?
Like where I'm standing, right on the other side.
Of
It's not
the
showing.
rocks?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna try and do it. Here. I want you to take care of Cobra. Okay? He's a fine horse. Take care of him when I go retrieve your Mustang. Alright, tell me when I'm getting closer.
You are almost really, really close to him. Just keep going straight.
What's his name?
His name is Freyr.
Freyr, get your ass out here. Let's go. We ain't got all that. Oh shit. Oh shit, I'm sliding now. Is he in the rocks?
I have no idea. I can't see him.
Oh, I see him now.
You're like right on top of him, yeah.
Damn, what situation you got your boy in here? Holy shit.
He fell. I tried to like move and he fell and I couldn't get him out.
Alright, let's see what we can do for you here. Okay, can't go up that way. Can we go up and around here and then up through there? Then how did you get out of here?
Walked. I just kind of left him there and maybe see if he would spawn somewhere else. It probably doesn't work like that, but work. I try. Is it shit paused? It is. Okay. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Why is it like it's paused?
I keep feeding myself and I'm trying to feed your horse. Come on. Don't come over here. Don't come over here. It's way too bad. Okay, I got him out of the hole. Yeah!
Yeah!
Ah!
I know. I see you too.
Come on. Why is this so hard to navigate?
Like a fucking fish. It's like watching a fish jump out of the water.
When Little Bear does the impossible.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Oh my gosh. Oh, now we can go to Canada, finally.
Let's go to Canada.
Yeah, all you needed to do was give him some crack.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't really agree with Robert's methods. I don't like him. I don't really like him. I'm sorry. Like, I'm just gonna be that
you're
type of
fine.
person.
That's an objective thing. You can listen. I'm the type of person like you can dislike somebody, and that's you know valid. That's your opinion on it. Like I don't have any misgivings because I
Like,
rarely
he
play
sat
with him.
there and he's like, oh yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but like, he sat there and said, oh yeah, I'm a part of a huge native tribe. I run it and everything. We're like, oh, sick. You're native. That's cool, you know? Like, you run a whole tribe and everything? Like, that's all of our initial reactions. And then he's like, no, I'm not native, I just run a native tribe. And it's like, that's like saying you're commanding a whole bunch of native people and yet you're a white man. Like, no. No. And I saw, like, some of his posts and stuff, like who's in his posse, you know, because they have pictures and everything, and none of them look native.
Yeah.
Why are you... Also, welcome to Canada. Why are you dressing up and trying to be native when you can't even... Oh my god. Like, look at me. I look more like an Apache than any of them combined.
Right.
Because, like, they wore red and black. I can't figure out what color to save my life that my tribe used, because they used multitude of colors. I can't find a set one.
Right.
I think it might have been just black. I don't know.
That's how I feel. That's like on this game, I can't find anything that even resembles anything like this period Scotland. Right? The only thing, like I said, that I could find that even resembles it is this. Like the poncho that I'm wearing, because it looks like a wool tartan. Because tartans are wool. Like, Stu didn't know what a tartan was, and I explained it to him. He was like, oh, that's cool. Like, type shit. Like, and that's what kind of bothers me a little bit when it comes to, like, some people, because, like, they think that, like, white people don't have culture. I'm like, we have culture. You know, it's just we don't celebrate it much anymore. Like, there's not, like, half of our languages are dead. Gaelic's dead, right? Like, you can't go to Ireland or Scotland.
Speak Gaelic and they'll be like, oh, yeah.
Right, like, it's only a handful of people that speak the indigenous language there in Scotland and Ireland. And that's it. Like, that's all it is. Like, we don't have a lot of, like, of our culture left, and it's just like people celebrate a Scottish or an Irish holiday every October, right? Every fucking October. Halloween is celebrated every October, and it is the amalgamation of All Saints Day, which is a Catholic holiday, and Samhain, which is the celebration of the end harvest in Ireland and Scotland, done by the Celts.
Oh my
right?
god. We're now back inside the map. Fuck.
Well, damn.
I wonder if we can get back up. That'd be funny as hell if we could. Nope. Now we're inside. Okay. Got too sidetracked. That's alright. Over in this area, like up over the mountain area, there's a beautiful snow spot that I was trying to take us to, but it wasn't working.
But yeah, no, it's just like we have culture and stuff like that. Like I love when culture is shared, like we share cultures and shit, because culture is meant to be shared, and there are exclusive things to people's cultures that shouldn't be shared because it's exclusive to that person, you know. Or that people, I should say. But like,
you can skin this and make a nice poncho. Gus is just right over here. Right here.
Oh shit, yeah. But yeah, like I try to do like cultural things. Like my whole fucking horses' names are named after the fucking gods of my ancestors. Like I'm part Danish, so like Viking ancestry runs in my family, and like Danger's my stepdad, and he obviously fucking he's Norse pagan. So like my mom, we're Christian. Like my mom raised me Christian, but I like to say that I'm not. I agree with Christ ideology because Christ was a good person, but I do not follow half of the fucking bullshit that Christianity has to offer. Who is coming at us? What is coming at us? Something is coming at us.
Dead wolf.
Oh, it's a wolf. Okay.
Yeah, I inherit and I accept my sides of my heritage, Viking and Native. You know, or sorry, I don't know why, but people don't like to say Native anymore. Indigenous, and I accept both sides, you know. But you don't see me going around. You don't see me going around skinning deers or beheading goats or, you know, and making a blood sacrifice to Odin and Thor. You know, you don't see that shit anymore, because like there's no point to it.
Right. Exactly.
I believe in Christian ideology. I believe in it. I accept it. I love it. I love Christ. I love God. But I just have questions, you know? Why didn't he appear more like Odin did? Why didn't he come down and stop a situation from happening before it even happened?
Exactly. See, and like that's something that I do battle with as far as like when it comes to Christianity, and like my mom kind of explained it a little bit like this. She's like, okay, you have a father, right? Yeah. And she's like, okay, did your dad, every time you fuck up, every time you did something wrong, did he come to save you in every moment? I'm like, no. And she's like, okay, did you learn from what you did? Did you learn by your own perspective and your own doing what you could have done differently and what was wrong about the situation? And I was like, yeah. She's like, that's how God is supposed to be. He's supposed to be like your father. He's supposed to be the father, right, that allows you to make decisions on your own and learn from them. And only look to him when you need true guidance. And I'm like, that's a better way of explaining it than majority of what you heard, you know? But like, still I have questions, because like, if he is an all-seeing God and he is an omniscient God, then why would he allow so many things to happen, including Satan's defiance? And she's like, because the benefit of the doubt. I'm assuming, but like
my
question
is if God is all-knowing and all-loving and all-caring, why has he not wiped the world now? There is so much sin around us, and we don't even know it.
I know.
Like, I was taught Christian ways, so I know right from wrong. I know when sin is sin and when sin is not sin. I've sinned, and I've asked to be repented many a times. But there's, like, so much, you know, like, I don't know. I have a spot over here I wanted to show you real quick, too.
But it's just like current things that are happening in the world right now, right? And like, this kind of bothers me a little bit. I don't really talk too much about this with a lot of people, because I know a lot of people's opinions about the current situation is, it differs, right? It really differs, and that's okay. Like, I don't have to have the same opinion, and we don't have to have the same opinion to be good friends or to be, you know,
politics and stuff doesn't make what friends are, you know.
Exactly. And my thing is, what really bothers me when it comes to like the shit that's happening in Israel, right? What bothers me about it is that everybody is just like, well, they're not indigenous because they're white.
That's so stupid.
I'm like, are you applying this to all indigenous people? Or are you applying this to the people that look like you or don't look like you? Because that's not how indigeneity works, sweetheart. Indigeneity means it's what's in your blood. Okay? What is in your blood. Native Americans, Jewish people, Scottish, Irish, all of us come in all different shapes, sizes, and skin colors. Okay? To sit here and say that somebody is not something just because the fact that Of what
Wrong way.
happened? Oh my god, I just died.
Yeah, wrong way. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
It was straight, not left.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I'll come back in the cave. Wherever the cave may be.
It's over here.
I'm coming to you. But, like, it just bothers me a little bit because, like, they keep using, first of all, okay, to anybody that wants to argue over what Israel is doing right now, I invite you to look up the history of the fucking
It's been
area.
going on for so long.
Since, like, literally fucking 1100 BC, or AD. Like, literally 1100 AD.
And
Since
it's
the-
been non-stop.
Stop. Exactly. So to sit here and say that they don't have the right to defend each other or defend themselves is absolutely obnoxious. However, right, this isn't something that's going away. This isn't something that's going to go away within a year, 2 years, fucking 100 years, 1,200 years. Like, this is constant argument, constant bullshit. Okay. That's my whole thing of it, right? And yes, do I feel for the children that are dying over there?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. They are innocent in all of this. They are innocent. Okay? And that goes on both sides. Okay? Do I believe that they have the right to defend themselves? I don't. Oh, wow. Those are pretty.
Wall paintings.
That's pretty. But, like,
Some more here.
do I feel they have the right to defend themselves? Of course I do. I'm sorry. You guys had the right to defend yourselves when the U.S. Army came in and fucking tried to annihilate you guys off the face of the fucking planet. You had every right to fucking annihilate who you could. I stand by the fucking indigenous fucking shit they did to Custer. Fuck that guy.
Oh yeah, they
Like-
fucked Custer up.
For real. Like, and the thing is that, like, it's like, they
I miss
act
this stuff.
like this
Fuck.
wasn't started with an act of war. It's an act of war to go in, to kidnap, that is an act of war, guys. Like, I know you guys don't know World War II very well, but apparently not.
I do.
Like, like
I know
apparently you guys
a
don't
lot
know what
about
that
World
war
War
is.
II.
But, like, and everybody's just like, well, this is another Holocaust. I'm like, you have no idea what the Holocaust entailed if you're saying that.
My grandfather was part of a special operation where he was supposed to track and hunt down all the generals that escaped the war. Where am I? What the hell? Oh. Yeah, he was supposed to track them down, kill them, torture them.
But yeah, like what they did in the Holocaust, first of all, the Holocaust is nothing like a militant action on a operative that came into a country by force, kidnapped and killed 1,200 people and kidnapped 300 people that include children, which is against the Geneva Convention, something that was put in place by the actions of World War II, mind you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Put in place there, right? To actually, like, protect people from the actions of World War II, right? So, there's that. So when they initially were saying, hey, get out of here, hey, get out of here, we're actually, hey, get out of here, we're going to bomb over here, please leave, right? So we don't hurt nobody that's innocent, right? And y'all don't do it, and you guys stand on principle and say, oh, well, this is in the name of Allah, right? How is that their fault?
I don't know. Me personally, if I've learned something, and it is a quote that is in every Fallout game, is that war
never changes.
War never changes. We're all fighting over some bullshit reason, and it never changes. Like right now, what we have going on in Russia is ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. It's another Hitler. History repeats itself time and time and time and time again.
Yep.
You can't change it. You can't force it. You can't will it. It's sewed in the fate of now.
Yep.
Whether that be if there is a
Oh my
multiverse, I'd live on a different universe. This is I can't even begin to fathom of what the hell we got going on right now. It's just so much stupidity.
It is. It's a lot of men in power that is just, it's stupid. It's fucking
We are
stupid.
all pawns. If we do not have this certain amount of money, that we make this certain amount this year, we're all fucking pawns.
Yeah.
And
We're just Ponzi scheme. We're just pawns in all of this. It's just like I said, like when I first seen what happened on like the fucked up part about it is I remember it and I can never forget it. And I understand now, right? People that did live in World War II and they were seeing live stream or they were seeing live feed or just feed of the pictures of the fucking containment camps and the concentration camps and what they were fucking doing to these people, right? When I see what they did to those girls in Israel, I was
it's no different.
Christ.
It's no different.
And the
What
fact
they
that
used to do
it's
is
the same people that they're affecting. That's what that really gets me. Like, and they're like, oh well, they have no reason to be this way. They're living in fear. They see it again.
Exactly.
These are the children
The Germans were so horrible and so cruel that they would separate children, men, and women. They would drop mustard gas. Okay, I don't know if you know about mustard gas, but it is a compound that deteriorates the skin. Not only the skin, and the insides of you. It deteriorates you. Okay? They throw those in there after working them so hard in the field, and they would drop them in when they felt their time was done, right? The women were to either be used, you know what I mean by used, we all do, either to be used, or they'd go and work in factories, and if they even spat out one word, boom, right to the head.
Right to the head, yep. And like I said, I'm like, this is all too real for them. They see this, and this time, they can do something about it.
But they choose not to.
Straight to Germany because the fucking fact that they had nowhere to go. They tried to go places, they tried to run, and they had nowhere to go because they were going country to country to country to country, hunting them down. They went to Poland, they went to Russia, they went into Austria, they went into fucking all these different countries, hunting them down. And I'm like, if this isn't like set in stone for you guys, when you see people rioting in airports, going onto planes, trying to get onto planes, looking at people's passports to see if it says Israel on it. If that is not enough for you guys to see what is happening, that we're living in the Holocaust right now, right? Then I don't want to talk about this situation with you because you don't understand it. All right, which is okay. It's a hard concept to wrap your head around, right? The horrors of World War II. It really is. Just like the indigenous people and their genocide, it's a hard thing to wrap your head around because of how people could be so fucking cruel, right? It's hard. And I understand that, and that you want to be a bipartisan and say, well, what about this person? Okay, I understand that, and we can be all bipartisan. We can all have solidarity with humanity and all humankind. That's fine, but you're not going to sit here and you're not going to try to ignore the wrongdoings of the other side if you're just going to hyper-focus on one. No, it takes two to tango. It takes two to make war. It takes two to do shit like this. And in this scenario, it wasn't them that started it, it was the other side.
Do you know how we got involved? I just want to see if you know. Do you know how we got involved in World War II?
Pearl Harbor.
It's because, well, yes, Pearl Harbor started it all, but there was a point where we had our eye on Germany. So that point was Germany sent over a telegram that we caught, sent over a telegram to Mexico stating that if you were to take America off the map right now, we will give you the resources, we will give you the soldiers, we will give you everything to fight this battle if you help us take over America. Mexico said go fuck yourself, because they knew, Mexico knew if they got involved, we'd bomb them. Mexico already knew the plan. That's just the thing. They knew what we would do if we got involved. Herbert Hoover dropped Hiroshima. I mean dropped. Like it was nothing. Because what they don't understand is who was on that island. It was not just American soldiers. It was not just men there boot camping, learning how to fight, being prepared for that war. Pearl Harbor had families. It had children. It had moms. It had the future of America there. Bombed them, right? So how that happened is that Germany sent over a telegram to Tokyo that we didn't catch, and Japan was like, fuck it, let's do it, let's help Germany. So they helped Germany, and they regretted it. We dropped the bomb on them. Immediately, we dropped the bomb on them, and we didn't give no fucks. None whatsoever.
Yeah,
we didn't care if there's women, children, nothing. It was complete payback. And it was totally, in my eyes, totally worth it. Justified. There was no, oh, I'm so sorry that your car and your house is destroyed. That gets 3 big booms. Whatever. Screw that. You bombed, you find out. That's all that America is. We tried to stay out of it. We stayed out of it for a while. We didn't enter it until the 2nd year of it all. So keep in mind, all of this is going down within a year span. Pearl Harbor got bombed, and we're sitting there getting ready and everything. I'm going to do the Lake Isabella glitch. I need gold real quick.
Okay.
Do you have the Lake Isabella map?
I don't yet. I'm not level 99 yet.
Do I have dynamite, first of all? No, I do not. Never mind, I can't do it yet. Do you have dynamite?
Hold on. Shit. Yep.
Okay. Perfect. I'll just tell you where to put it.
I'm not gonna hold that, though.
I
blow up in my fucking hand.
Personally, I don't agree with Germany. I think that should have been stopped. I think Hitler should have been killed as a kid. Honestly, I know that's cruel, and I know that's a hurtful thing to say. No,
but the thing is,
he killed millions.
It's just like the people this is what gets me, right? Is that the Palestinians, right? For me, the Palestinians are nothing more than the remnants of the Ottoman Empire. And I'm like, I want you guys, any person that I fucking talk to about this scenario, I was like, research the Ottoman Empire for me.
Oh, I know about the Ottoman Empire. They were part of the trade route for China in the Tang Dynasty. They were huge silk traders.
That's not even the worst part. That's not even the worst part. These motherfuckers are quite literally responsible for the largest genocide prior to World War II in the early 1900s. The Armenian genocide killed 1.2 million people, where Hitler got a lot of his ideas for containment camps, for death blocks.
He got from the Ottomans. Hitler, the reason why he decided to rise to power is because he felt that his country and his motherland wasn't doing jack shit after World War I. Finally! Jesus, took 30 years. Okay. So aside the genocide and everything, you're going to want to go into first person.
Okay.
When you go over to the box, take out the dynamite, and then you want to place it right on that lock. You want to put the white dot on the lock. It's like right in the middle of the box here. To place it, you're going to hold R2.
Okay.
So have
I'm going to
crouch.
Okay, crouch.
Take out dynamite.
Okay.
Put the white dot on the lock, and then R2.
On the lock, and then
2. The shooting button. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, now back her up. Because this is gonna be a tiny Hiroshima. Now I need you to just go stand by it. Don't open it. You can fish, you can... whatever. Just stand by it, okay? Don't open it, though.
Alright,
Anyways, Ottoman Empire. Yes, I know them very well. Not many people do, but I went to a private school for a little bit, and I had to do a whole book report on them.
yeah, the Ottomans were fun.
The Ottomans fought with my ancestors. They fought. And part of some of the sons of Ragnar were actually on the side of that battle that I'm trying to talk of my Viking heritage. Bjorn led a battle to the Ottoman Empire, which was first Turkish. But Ivar and I can't say his name, Hitzvirk, the sons of Aslong and Ragnar, they went on the side of it because they were having a feud in Kattegat, which is the home of Ragnar. They were having a feud on who should rule. Obviously, it's Bjorn. There's no fucking doubt about it. He's the oldest, the smartest. He's better than any of them, right? And then it was going to be Ube. Ube would have been an amazing king for Kattegat because he had very many ideals. I'm not talking on the show. I'm not talking about the show characters. I'm talking about actual, like, historical facts here. Ube was a bloodthirsty Viking, but he was he had a heart, you know? Same with Bjorn. What Bjorn wanted for Kattegat was to grow and to prosper. And the state that Ivar and Hitzvirk had him, I'm not going to pronounce his name because I feel like an idiot when I do. The process that they had him in was wooden walls with maybe a few towers, okay? Not very much cover. Bjorn came back after his little battle in the Mediterranean with the ideas of the Mediterranean people, or whatever he interacted with, I forgot. He took their ideas of homes and bases and what they used to protect themselves, and he put that towards Kattegat. Well, it made Kattegat the largest trading center in the world. Bjorn did that. Not Aslong, not Lagatha, not Ivar. Bjorn did that. He made Kattegat prosper. Well, my issue with that being is that after that happened, Ivar and Hitzvirk left because they felt that they had no place, they had no future, and they went to the enemy side. And they started teaching them their ways, you know, what they do. And guess what? When they had their big battle, and when Bjorn led the greatest army of all, they lost. They still lost, and Ivar and Hitzvirk were killed in battle, and they lost. So no matter what the outcome is for them, they had no chance against Bjorn. With that being said, the Ottoman actually had many war methods that were barbaric. Not as barbaric as the Vikings, but they were barbaric.
Oh, 100%.
Do I like them? Hell no. Do I view them as tyrants and people and like first Hitler? Yeah, I do. Because they're fucking pathetic.
Did I just fall? Did I just fall into the water? Yes, I did.
Are you still by the... Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Can you get out of the water? Thank you. Oh shit.
Now the thing with...
Big ass fish too.
Now with everything going on in today's world, I don't fully agree with it. I think that there should be peace in Israel. And
Yes, I do believe that too.
It's old. It's like...
It is old.
It's like when people bring it up, it's like, oh yeah, they're still fighting, I forgot about it. Or it's, they're still fighting? I thought they would have made peace by now. No.
Right, and that's what bothers me too, is that like Israel for me has done nothing more than try to make peace. Like there's been six times within the last 75 years, 6 times that Israel's like, guys, we're done. I wanna make peace. And they're like, war? You mean war? You want to make war? Like, and Israel wins every single fucking time.
It's, you know what it is? It's the sins of the father. It's the sins of...
Israelites are still paying for fucking worshiping a fucking cow.
It's the sins of the father, I'm telling you.
It's the Abrahamic religions getting pissy about each other. Like, I swear to God, it's either Muslims are pissed at Jews, Muslims are pissed at Christians, Christians are pissed at Jews, Jews are pissed at Christians, or they're all pissed at Muslims, or Muslims are pissed at the both of them, and they're trying to kill each other, all within the name of the Father. It's like,
It's
can
so
you guys
stupid.
just relax? Okay?
It's so stupid.
If you guys are truly believed in the words of Jesus Christ, which 2 of you do, right?
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't be fighting the way you are, right? And if you guys believed in the words of your own Bible, right? You would understand that Jesus was the Messiah. You guys killed him for no reason. And it was prophesied 11 times prior to that motherfucker even being born.
Oh, and it's also prophesied that one day he will return to proclaim judgment.
Right. To bring judgment upon his wretched and pitiful servant.
And guess
That's
who?
why I like hosting so much.
And when that day comes, you know who is going to be the first to go and the first to stay?
Probably fucking Israel.
Israel is going to be going. The whole war between all of them, they're all going to be gone.
This is all prophesied. All of it.
All of it, dude. Like, there's the Nile dried up. There's so much happening around us that we don't even know that's prophesized. Fucking California burned. I mean,
half the country.
half L.A. burned. Down to the very core. Burned. How? Nobody knows. Nope, there's no solution as to how this huge wildfire started. And I believe it's because of the Lord. I think the Lord is coming down and saying that there's too much sin in this city. It needs... Yeah.
Pissed.
Exactly. And in the city of sin, they don't see that. They don't believe in that. They believe in their fashion and their fucking vegetable drinks, and that's what they believe in. They believe in that we shouldn't kill cows because cows are precious animals. What do you mean, dude? What do you think? Like, you think that T-bone steak just plops on your fucking plate out of nowhere, like thin air? No, we have to slaughter. That's a part of life. That's a part of life, dude. It's cows are... I was in the ranching business for a while, so I know the whole point to killing cows. If we don't kill cows, then we're not sending that nutrients in the air for fertilizer or to make the earth greener. Like,
I don't want to leave the box.
Me?
No, I'm talking to my horse because I got this 14-pound muskie and I really don't want to leave the box, but I used to stow it on him.
Oh. But, like, I don't know. It's just a bunch of bullshit.
It is 100%. Can I drop it and it not flop up? I can drop it. And it'll be fine, right? Yeah, it's gonna be fine. That's right. Alright, bet. I'm going back to fishing. I
don't agree with most of the ideals in the world right now. My ideal is to leave me alone. That's it.
That's what I'm saying.
Leave me out of it.
See, like, I used to be really political. I'm still a little political, as you can tell. I'm a little bit like, I wouldn't say I'm super political, but I'm politically aware of what's going on. Right? But like I have crew members, right? Like I manage a Wendy's, and they'll come up to me and they'll be like, "Did you see what the president did? Did you see what this did? Did you see?" I'm like, I don't give a fuck, right? This is the bottom line for me. Okay, as long as gas isn't like $1,000 just for me to get back and forth to work, I can go buy eggs and bread, right? And that don't cost me a house mortgage, right? That's all I care about.
It's so stupid why eggs are up right now, and that wasn't even his fault.
I know. It's fucking dumb.
This is my opinion. I'm not trying to get political here or anything. Biden made the eggs cost expensive so that people would hate Trump more. All Trump is doing is trying to end things before they even happen.
It's just like the whole things with the tariffs in Canada, right?
We've stopped funding Ukraine. We've stopped that. That's just going to put us in the war more. We're out of it. Putin is scared of Trump. Point blank, period.
Yep.
Putin's like, well, I have a button right here and I'll press it. And then Trump's like, well, I have a button that's bigger and stronger and will take your country out. You know? That's balls. And that's all that we're sitting here saying is, do it. Give us a reason. Give us a reason.
What's funny? What I find funny is that Biden and his whole administration try to use indigenous people and try to use black people as a way of being like, oh, these are the cornerstones of our vote. More black votes and more indigenous votes went to Trump than it did to Biden.
Because Biden was raising everything. Biden was making it. Biden was thinking that, oh, let's raise this price for everything, but let's not raise like job revenues or like increase the pay of jobs. No, let's go into another fucking Great Depression.
Yep.
And Trump came in and said, fuck you, deported, and stopped that shit.
I try to explain this to my crew. Some of my crew members are extremely liberal, right? Extremely liberal, and some of their ideologies are valid, right? They're valid, right? But in a little bit, they're not. And I let them know that. I'm like, listen, in theory, you guys' ideas are good. But in actuality, they're not going anywhere.
What I really hate the most is that they'll sit there and they'll sit there and say it's our fault, it's our fault, it's our fault. Like, let me give you an example. I was at the gas station filling up one time after work, and there was a guy there who was legit bitching about the prices. And like, he was driving an electric car, okay, that like takes electric and gas. He's driving an electric car. He's got 2 watches on his wrist, like both left and right. And he's like, it's like, dude, why are you sitting there when you voted for this? You made this possible. This is all your fault. And then he got, and then he got all mad at me for saying that it was his fault. And it's like, dude, I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. You voted for a dumbass. You voted for someone who is going to fuck up this country. So there you go.
You get what you vote for. I tell them that all the time. I'm like, you get what you vote for. You don't like the taxes. You don't
I'm like, this is what they do, bro. They give you that silver tongue, and then they fuck you over. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to bring marijuana legalization to all the states in America. I'm going to bring alcohol age up to 25. I'm going to bring vaping up to 25. Like, you know, I'm going to make this country just as better as it once was. They get in there and it's...
Right,
we're almost at war. We're at a fucking Great Depression. We're not making enough money through jobs. I can't even get a full tank in my gas without paying half an arm and a leg or a doctor bill.
Right.
It's endless bullshit.
It is. It is. You were
And
absolutely
now
fucking
you're
right.
expecting me to pay $50 for a huge fucking thing of like 60 eggs. You're expecting me to pay $50 for that when it was 28, which I was perfectly fine with?
Right.
That's so stupid. I'm paying $5
shit.
for fucking milk when I was paying
Well.
$3 on the dot.
And it sucks too because anybody that's living on reservations, that shit's like fucking even more expensive.
He made it harder for us indigenous people, Joe Biden did, than he'll ever know. And I don't even think he realized what he was doing half the time. He couldn't even stand on a bike, couldn't even walk upstairs.
He said that shit back in the 80s. He said the worst thing that indigenous people could do is rely on Democratic presidents. Like, he said that shit back in the 80s. I love Tatanka memes and fucking Russell memes. Like, they had misgivings when it comes to Israel, right? Like, I mean, Russell did. I don't know what Tatanka's stance is on it. But, like, he understood it. Like, also, I love when people are like, oh, well, we want an indigenous president. Y'all could have had one.
Yep.
Y'all could have had one in 1988 if you guys would have put your votes in the put anywhere else, right? You guys could have had one in 1988 when Russell Means was running for the Libertarian Party. You guys could have had one.
This is my opinion, because I was around then when it happened. Obama didn't do shit.
Yep. Real shit.
Obama sat down in the White House, smoked a joint, and fucked his male wife. That's what he did. He didn't do jack shit. You want to sit here and sue me over it, Sony? You want to sit here and put me in prison? Go for it. Michelle Obama and fucking Barack Obama did nothing for this country. They fucked up school meals. Who cares if American kids are getting fat? Who cares? That's our decision, not yours to make. If we want to eat a bag of Cheetos in high school, if we want to eat a fucking slice of pizza in school in military, or not middle school, we want to sit there and get fat, that's our decision. We have a gym around the corner we can use. It was so stupid that they made us eat like all this bullshit food. And it was all processed.
Yep. Real shit.
I had their...
They weren't doing anything.
I had their little chicken
like
sandwiches one time. I knew it changed. I knew their chicken sandwich changed after they became president. I could just tell. Because it was more disgusting and less flavorless. It didn't taste like chicken. I took one bite and there was a feather. A full-on feather in the chicken.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
And the only thing the lunch lady could do was give me another sandwich. And that one wasn't any better. So I just threw it away. And then they took all the soda pops and all the candy out of the vending machines in high school because it was fattening. Who gives a shit? Now we're sitting here. You got it. If it's fighting, don't reel in. It's fighting. Okay, now reel it in. Okay, now it's... What the hell?
He's really having it out.
I'm about ready to shoot him. Come on.
This has to be a fucking 20-pound fish. He's making me work for it, too.
It's a muskie. It's a muskie. They're gonna. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, so when you're reeling in, press down on your left joystick.
Oh my god, he got away!
Alright, nah, I'm not allowing that. I'm gonna frickin' pull him out of here. Why are you placing bait in the water?
What? Am I placing bait in the water?
No, my character was just placing bait in the water.
Oh. Come here, fishy boy.
Where's my special lake lure? I'm gonna catch this asshole.
Brother was giving me the business. But no, it's like, Obama didn't do shit, right? Most Democrats don't do shit, right? We haven't had a single Democratic president that's been a good president, right? First of all, right, I understand some of the shit that comes out of fucking Donald Trump's mouth is not a
Ideal, yeah, I'm supporting
right.
it.
Like some of the shit's like, brother, you need to chill out, right? Oh no, we almost crossed lines, but that's okay. But but I understand that it's like some of the shit's not ideal, but like results are results. Okay? He pushed Canada to be like, listen, protect your borders, not our job. If you do not, tariffs will be going out. The same tariffs you are making us pay as the United States, I am inflicting onto you. God damn it, I missed it.
Oh my gosh. Oh, LJ in his Discord, what did he say?
Some of that.
Oh, he might be going on Red Dead.
Oh, thank God. We could be fucking around.
Possibly.